to sit there, or you want?
Don't matter. I can sit any.
This is a production of MidPennBroadcasting.com, where over 70 local sporting events a year stream live to your PC, laptop, phone, and tablet.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome inside Chambersburg Area Senior High School, where it's a day of wrestling, the 4th annual Trojan Wars tournament taking place here in Chambersburg all day, and we'll be here to bring you the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the finals. And today's game is brought to you by F&M Trust. If your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust is local and make sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. By Battery Express and more, 2364 Warm Spring Road in Chambersburg. By Franklin Hardware and Pet Store, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue, Chambersburg. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas in Chambersburg and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Sites Jet Lube, 1038 Lincoln Way West, Chambersburg. we use Castro oil. It's more than just oil. It's liquid entertainment. This tournament started yesterday with over 1,000 participants, and it's narrowed down today. And the quarterfinals will be starting here very soon this morning, running just a little bit behind, but they should be underway here before long. And Ed Gottwals is going to be here throughout the day to bring you the coverage of the Trojan Wars.
Good morning, everybody. If you like wrestling, this is the place to be today, no question about that. Joined here by Kenny Lemon for the quarterfinals, and I think Tim Wilmot will probably step in at some point too.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, we have, right now we're at the tail end of the consolation round for varsity, and quarterfinals will start directly after that, so we're probably a few minutes here before that begins. Trojan Wars is a 40-team tournament, and Gary said this is the 4th year for it. I'm going to say right off the bat, this is the first time we're doing the quarterfinals, and we only have one camera. So bear with us. We're going to try to skip around a little bit. We have some potential good matchups picked out ahead of time. We'll try to concentrate on those, but if we see a pin coming up or a good match developing, we're going to try to move around to different mats. If we get the teams wrong or the names wrong, we're going to do the best we can do, but we're not, totally familiar with all these teams and wrestlers, so we ask a little bit of just give us a break if you can. We'll try to get it right as much as possible.
Yep.
There was a very few upsets in the first day. All the number 1 and 2 seeds got through without a scratch, and really, I don't think there are any really close matches except for maybe that one at 132 pounds.
Yeah, and I think you could say maybe the seeding committee did a pretty darn good job. Whenever you get everybody, that's how they kind of want it to work.
Yeah, especially when we have teams from out of state and teams from all over Pennsylvania, so it's not as easy like a sectional tournament where everybody's wrestled each other.
Yeah.
You just have to go by the points accrued and so forth. But the only really close match was at 132. Ryan McGuire from Notre Dame Green Pond, number 2 seed, had a 3-1 decision over Chambersburg's Seth Runshaw.
Yeah.
In the round of 16.
Yeah, I talked to Seth's father this morning. He said it was a barn burner. It was a tight match and a good hard-fought match. And
yep.
So it looks like with a 3-1 decision.
Other than that, there were a pair of number 3 seeds got knocked out, and there was a pair of number 4 seeds. So it's so far it's run pretty much true to form. I think today in quarterfinals you're going to see probably a good bit more upsets.
That's when it starts to get tough right now.
Yep. Yep. Currently, as far as the team standings, Southern Columbia leads. So I get to that here. Southern Columbia leads with 109.5 points.
Oh.
Boiling Springs is 2nd. Forest Hills has moved up into 3rd place. Shippensburg is 4th, and the host Chambersburg team is 5th.
Wow.
And the rest of
that's tight right there.
Yep. J.W. Robinson, Virginia is 6. Cumberland Valley is 7. Smyrna, Delaware is 8. Parkersburg, West Virginia is 9, and Spring Grove is 10. I will say that Smyrna has 9 in the quarterfinals today.
Whoa.
And I believe Boiling Springs also has 9. Southern Columbia also has 9.
So they're going to get some distance here in this quarterfinal match.
They could. They definitely could.
Or
Smyrna,
lose distance, whichever.
Yes, Smyrna had the advantage with just the seeds, just looking at the seeds before we started. Yeah. I think they had 11 kids seeded somewhere.
Yikes, that's good.
Yeah, and they have, it's a Delaware school. That's kind of one of those wild cards. I know they have a good program. They've done well in other, big tournaments, so they're kind of battle tested.
Yeah, a lot of other states nowadays are catching up. I mean, there's a lot of good teams out of Jersey. There's a lot of good teams out of Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia nowadays.
Yep, no question of that. And that's kind of one of the nice things about this tournament is you do get kids from outside the area that you haven't wrestled and won't wrestle.
Yes.
Kind of gives you a better test to see where you stand. We're going to take a break now. We'll come back and we'll be very shortly. We'll start the quarterfinal action.
Winter is here and Franklin Hardware and Pet Center in Chambersburg has your supplies. Snow shovels of all types, de-icer, salt, and everything that goes with winter weather conditions. Stock up now at Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue in Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 7, and Saturday, 8 to 5. Phone 717-263-2624.
That's the sound of an engine running on the strength of Castrol Edge. This is that same engine in the middle of a hot desert. Now in the cold of the Arctic. Now on a mountain. On a dark and stormy night. In the clouds. In a dream within a dream. We test and perfect Castrol Edge to be its strongest no matter what you put it through. Visit youtube.com/CastrolUSA to see how. Castrol Edge. It's more than just oil. It's liquid engineering.
Sites Jet Lube, 1038 Lincoln Way West, Chambersburg. No appointment necessary. Phone 717-267-0257. We use Castrol oil. It's more than just oil. It's liquid engineering.
When you want banking done your way, try F&M Trust. Not only does F&M Trust have secure mobile and online banking, they have 22 community offices, all right here in South Central PA. So get banking done your way. Visit fmtrustonline.com today. Member FDIC.
We are back here at Trojan Wars Wrestling Tournament at Chambersburg. Getting set for the start of the quarterfinal round. The wrestlers are getting loosened up a little bit now. This will be the first action this morning for the kids who made it in the championship round last night. We've had one round of consolations, and the JVs also had some time wrestling today. They're now wrestling over in the auxiliary gym, and the middle school will commence over there shortly, I guess. But this will be this setup here. If you're looking on camera, we have 6 mats on the main floor. The 2 mats at each end will have semifinals, so those are quarterfinals. So those are the ones we'll be concentrating on. The 2 middle mats will have consolations going on. So we will try, as I said, we haven't done this before, so we're going to see how things go. We're going to try to move the camera around to get different mats in different schools. Try to pick out the best match that we can. We've looked at some of the matchups, and we think there's some pretty good ones coming up, so we'll concentrate on those. But if we see a pin happening or something along those lines, we might switch around a little bit. So bear with us.
Big headlock.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we should get the kids soon. Hey, I'm going to put a headlock on there now, and we'll know to go there. The first match we're going to start with is, of course, at 106. That'll be number 1 seed Garrett Donahue of Parkersburg, West Virginia. He's facing Anthony Morello from Notre Dame Green Pond. Morello looks like he was seeded 4th. No, actually, I'm taking it back. He beat the 4th seed, Noah Clausen of Carlisle. It kind of caught my eye yesterday.
Yeah.
He was ahead of Clausen pretty well. Clausen's not bad. He's a pretty good freshman.
If I had to guess, they probably put him in there because he's 5-0. So he only really has 5 bouts, and he's a freshman.
Yep.
So they said, go earn it, young man.
Yep.
Looks like he did.
Yeah, he did. if I recall, he had a pretty healthy lead on Clausen when he finally pinned him.
Yeah.
And then he scored a 23-second pin in the round of 16. So
Yikes! So this might be the match to watch, huh?
Yeah. Garrett Donahue from Parkersburg, his combined record from last year and this year is 41-6. He's a sophomore. We think that's going to be a good one. A couple other good matches we have coming up later. Just skip through here a second. At 103, we're going to look at 113, excuse me. Cole Wilson from Northeastern High School against Jeffrey Russell from Shippensburg.
Yeah, that's a good one.
At 120, we have a rematch from the Carlisle tournament a couple weeks ago. Carlisle's Rafael Portilla and Shippensburg's Dylan Ramsey. Portilla was a state qualifier last year, and Ramsey upset him at Carlisle. So they get a quick rematch here about 2 weeks later.
There you go.
126, we're looking at Chambersburg's Cole Grove and Eric Dreyer from Washington, West Virginia.
Yeah, that's a good one.
32, we're looking at that Ryan McGuire, who had his close match last night. He's got Russell Zimmerman from Cumberland Valley.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
138, we're looking at John Martin Best from Parkersburg against Noah Stam from Milton. 145, Stephen Carter from Parkersburg. We've got a few Parkersburg kids in here so far.
Yeah.
Against Tate Nichter from Chambersburg.
Representing West Virginia.
Yep. They've looked pretty good so far from the matches I've seen.
Yeah.
160, we're looking at Cal Halliday from Southern Columbia against Zach Martin of Boiling Springs. That's a Boiling Springs and Southern Columbia. They'll see each other probably a good bit in the state tournament this year.
Whole bunch of times,
Yep.
yeah.
At 170, we have Gage Garcia from Southern Columbia against the freshman Jacob Lucas from Cumberland Valley.
We saw Lucas in the Chambersburg-Cumberland Valley match.
Yes, we did. He actually won the match that night.
Came down to him.
182, we have Anthony Sicitano from Southern Columbia. We hope that name is pronounced correctly.
We're going to do our best on that one.
Yeah, against Brendan Schaefer from Lower Dauphin. 95, Blake Barrick of Big Spring against Cale Rapp of Donegal. A couple District 3 wrestlers there.
Yeah.
At 220, we have Robert Schnars from East Pennsboro and Thomas Mukai from Robinson, Virginia. And at 285, CJ Hazelrig from Greater Johnstown and Connor Fulmer from Southern Columbia. We are about ready to go to action here, so we take a quick break here, maybe 30 seconds or so, and we'll be back.
Okey-doke, here we go.
Express and more. And more means batteries for cars, trucks, heavy equipment, boats, ATVs, including computers, laptops, watches, security systems, and dog collars. Battery Express and more. The power that keeps you going. 2364 Warm Spring Road, Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 8 to 12. Phone 717-331-6996.
Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Okay, we're back here at Cassius Fieldhouse, and we're just starting the quarterfinal round. You are watching Garrett Donahue, the top seed from Parkersburg, West Virginia, against Anthony Morello from Notre Dame Green Pond. That's a District 11 school, and Donahue has struck first with a nice takedown.
He's working for some back points too. He's trying to.
Got a Turks in there, and
he's got that. Now he's got the. Yep, he's still got that Turk.
Yep. And there he goes.
Oh, there's one. There's two.
Yep.
He's got the 2 count. It was a nice little sweep he did to start things off. He got Morello stuck on his butt. Finished.
Yep, he got 2 points for the.
He got 2 back.
So that's a 4-0 lead for Garrett Donahue of Parkersburg.
So we'll get this is a real test for the freshman out of Notre Dame Green Pond.
You also should point out that there is on mat 6, there's a quarterfinal with Montana DeLauder of Gettysburg, and that is a female. That's the only one that made the quarterfinals. I think there were 3 in the varsity tournament. She's currently trailing 5-0 against Thomas Gradwell of Northeastern.
She is a tough young lady.
Yep.
But I'm afraid that's a tall order she has right now.
Yep. Donahue maintains his 4-0 lead over Morello.
Yeah, he's got to get that wrist out. Donahue wants to keep that control.
Tries to switch, but to no avail. Donahue.
Oh, he's working for another nice little tilt.
Yep.
So Donahue's
got 3 more back points. That's going to make it 7-0.
Yeah.
Or 8, excuse me.
Donahue.
Looks like he only gave him 2. It's just
Only
6
gave him 2
nothing.
there, 6-0. But he pretty much controlled the entire first period.
I see Montana DeLauder now is down 9-0.
Yeah, she's
Kenny, you've seen her in action in the middle school matches last year, right?
yeah. She's a freshman. She's 10-3. Wow.
And
She's a tough one.
She advanced to today's round with 2 pins yesterday.
Yeah. She doesn't like to mess around.
Meanwhile, Donahue is on top, and he's looking tough again.
Yeah, he is.
And
Yeah.
He's got Morello on his back once more.
Yes, he does. He's trying to finish now.
He's got the whole period to work with here, so
He does. Free Morello. Well, he bellied down. Got a nice claw ride. He is working that tilt like crazy.
yes, he is.
There's a nice little power half.
Right now, we don't have any close matches going on, so
No.
we will stick where we are for now.
And the quarterfinal round's kind of known for a little bit better, but you're not going to get your studs versus studs, I wouldn't think, so far.
Right, there'll definitely be some good matchups here along the way.
Yeah. Every once in a while you get a match where you get a lower seed against a higher seed that you don't expect. And all of a sudden it goes into overtime.
Yep.
So you look for some of that as well.
Tell you what, let's switch over to mat 4. Over here, we have Cole Wilson from Northeastern against Jeffrey Russell of Shippensburg. Wilson has secured a takedown, but looks like Russell just got a reversal. So that match is tied 2-2.
It is.
We have about a half minute left in the first period in that match, so we'll stick with that one for a while.
Yeah, that should be a good one.
Donahue's he's increased his lead to 11-0.
Yeah, he's just riding that wrist like crazy.
Yeah,
he's not letting him up for air.
He is tough on top. And Morello looked good yesterday from the top position, but he's not been there yet. So.
Yeah.
And Russell's hanging on here with a leg ride against Wilson. Looks like we have a blood timeout, I guess, or injury.
Yeah, bloody nose for Wilson. Oh, there's a fall.
Yep, Donahue completed that match with a pin over Morello of Notre Dame. Let's switch over here. Let's switch over here to match 6. We'll watch the end of the Montana DeLauder against Thomas Gradwell of Northeastern.
Now he had a bunch of, well, here we are. Short time here, third.
That's a 9-0 score right now. Yep, just going to end pretty quick.
She's fighting hard. She's not going to give up, I guarantee you.
And that's the end of that match. Finishes 9-0.
Yeah, that Gradwell had quite a bit of experience. I think you're going to see a little experience rise to the top quarterfinal round. Maybe that explains the Donahoe-Morello match.
Yep. Looks like Wilson is ready to go now. So let's go back. Let's go back to mat 4, where we have Jeffrey Russell from Shippensburg on top of Cole Wilson from Northeastern. Looks like there's 27 seconds left in the first period.
Yeah, Wilson's coming into this round with 2 falls. 35-5. That's good. It's a nice record. 2 years.
Trying to control the head there and get at least a point out of this. Russell riding pretty tough, down to 14 seconds. Tries to sit out. Russell counters that pretty well.
Yep.
So he should finish this period with a lead, or with a tie score at 2-2.
We're into 1 here.
Why don't we switch over here real quick? Go to mat 1 for a minute. We have Aaron Howell in the gold jersey, in the gold singlet, against Aiden Miller of Cambridge Springs in the blue. Howell is from J.W. Robinson, Virginia, and he is a defending state champ from Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
So he's got some moves, and there's a nice one right there.
I guarantee you.
Taking Miller to his back.
He's sliding that bar in, and he's got the wrist.
Yep.
This is not going to be good for Miller.
One thing I will have to keep keep remembering is to describe the jerseys so you guys, people
Yeah.
out there know what's going on. Hal is wearing the gold jersey on top.
If it would not be for technology, we'd be in trouble. He's still got that bar. Second period starting in the other match down here too.
Yeah, he didn't get any points with that yet, but he's in control.
Yeah. Boy, that's... Miller has to kind of think that's a bonus if he's stuck in an armbar for an entire period and doesn't give anybody back points.
Yeah, I agree. Because he had it pretty good. Okay, let's switch back to mat 4 here. And that's where we have Jeffrey Russell of Shippensburg in the maroon. He's on bottom. And Cole Wilson of Northeastern on top.
Still 2-2 now. Wilson has a bunch of pressure.
He does.
And he's getting back points. I was just going to say, Russell's doing a good job of not giving up any back points, and he did.
Yep, they just called potentially dangerous to stop that, but that's going to be...
His shoulder was kind of like extended a little bit.
Wilson's got blood again, looks like.
I think Russell, without having to guess, needs to get up quick.
Yeah.
I think Wilson likes it on top.
They gave him 2 points for that near fall. We got another blood timeout.
Yeah, another blood. Watching Hal over here, I noticed Miller took a nice quick shot.
We'll go back over to mat 1 and watch Hal again.
And Hal's took a double shot and got in deep. So all you young wrestlers out there, shot, double shot, shot, counter shot. Those are your best opportunities to score.
Yep, remember that. Only problem with that one was he went out of bounds before he could complete it.
Yeah.
He would have had it. He had the ankle, and boy, he's quick.
He is very quick.
That was a very nice takedown there.
I was just getting ready to say that Miller's got to be happy only down 3-0.
All of a sudden, it's 5.
Lightning quick. He's got that arm again.
Puts a lot of pressure on it, so it's kind of...
He does. He can get his hip, well, he's got his hip into it. Miller's just kind of hanging tough. But
roll through out of bounds.
I mean, Hal doesn't look like an incredibly large 113-pounder, but you can tell that he's got a speed advantage.
Yep. As we said, he's defending Virginia State champion.
And he's a senior.
Yep.
So he's got to make this year count. Hal's still working that top. He's got tremendous pressure.
He still hasn't gotten any back points yet.
No back points, no.
He's in total control of the match. Well, there he goes. Maybe.
No. We get a 2 there, just a 1.
Just a 1 looks like.
Just a 1. I mean, Miller is doing his best to keep his hips square, that's for sure.
He just can't get out.
He can't. He's got that underarm, like to suck that shoulder under and try and get a 2 count. I guarantee he'd like that.
Yep. The Wilson-Russell match is still 4-2 in Wilson's favor. That's
Russell's still down.
Okay, let's switch back over to that one. We'll go to mat 4 here. We're back with Jeffrey Russell from Shippensburg on bottom against Cole Wilson from Northeastern on top. Wilson leads 4-2 in the second period.
Russell just can't get off bottom.
He did get a reversal there at the end of the first period, but so far in this one, he's having trouble.
Well, Wilson's got that leg in, but he's not stalling. I mean, he's working for points.
Yep.
He just got a ton of pressure with that leg in.
Yeah, he did get the back points earlier with it. Looked like a power half.
Yeah. Oop, now we got Hal over here getting some back points finally. But Wilson, yeah, he's got a ton of pressure. I mean, Russell really needs to explode off bottom, and he gets another chance at a restart.
This period may run out before he gets a chance to do that.
Yeah.
Good, very good leg ride by Wilson there.
Yeah, he's got the far arm. Yeah.
That's going to end the second period with Wilson leading 4-2. I guess it'll be, I guess it's going to be Russell's choice. Nope.
Yeah, it's Wilson's choice. There you
Wilson's
go.
choice. He's taking bottom.
He's taking bottom. I remember seeing Russell for a couple years in junior high. He was a tough young man.
Yeah, he's had a good season so far.
Yeah, he's only a sophomore. Just to update, it's 8-0 now for Hal on mat number 1. We'll stay with this. Is that mat 4?
That's mat 1 over there.
Mat 1 over there. Mat 4 is Russell.
Yeah,
Yep.
Russell now throws in the legs. He's trying to get some
He's
back
trying to
points
get
from
some back
Wilson.
points. He's close. That's close. Boy, he's got some.
Trying to pull the shoulder down.
Looks like both of these two like top.
Yep. He's certainly working it.
Well, he is. If he keeps the pressure on the back of the head, he's okay there. If he loses that, he's in trouble. I think we might have another bloody nose.
Yep. That's not very good timing there for Russell's sake.
Hal just had Miller on his back. So Hal looks like it's as advertised. He is tough.
Yes, he is. He looks like a #1 seed.
Yes, he does. Just glancing around maybe at a couple other matches.
Let's switch over here to mat number 6. We have Ben Mon of Cumberland Valley in the black with red trim. And he's facing Jackson El-Chakhachi of Smyrna, Delaware.
Yeah.
El-Chakhachi is the #2 seed. And right now, looks like he has a 1-point lead, 3-2, but Russell's really fighting.
Yeah, that's a good match.
Mon, is really fighting to get some points here. We're down to 18 seconds to go.
A lot of kids get in tight, get in trouble. They like that little ankle roll to try and, you're not going to score a lot of times out of that, but you can. Good job.
Yep, that's
nice
the end
job.
of that
He
one.
rolls out of bounds.
So it looks like Ben Mon of Cumberland Valley will take a 3-2 win there.
Yeah, yes he does.
Over the #2 seed from Smyrna, Delaware.
A little bit of an upset. Of course, I don't know that you could classify Cumberland Valley win as an upset.
We'll slide back here to the Wilson against Jeffrey Russell match.
Oh, man.
Russell again working hard on
He's
those
got
bars.
that bar. Looks like Hal won. This is tight. He needs a 2 count here bad.
Yes, he does. Down to it's like 36 seconds to go.
And he is working.
Wilson's hanging tough.
Boy, he is.
There
Man, that shoulder, my goodness.
Between the shoulder and the nose, Wilson's going to be a little beat up after this one.
You're right.
He's hurting. Every time we bring the camera over here, there's an injury or something.
Yeah, we're trying. We're trying to get onto that match.
Let's go over to mat 1. On top is Jarrett Lane of Southern Columbia. He's the #1 seed, defending state Pennsylvania champion.
Yeah.
I think he was 43-0 last year. Pretty good season.
You think?
Yeah. He's wrestling Sheldon Pfeiffer from Solanco.
He just did a little hip toss and took him right to his back.
He's already up 4-0 over there.
Boy, he's tough. There's something to say about Southern Columbia. This is the 4th Trojan Wars.
I believe they've been here for all of them. Yep. They've had 6 champions so far.
They come every year. You kind of like come in under the radar, and then you look at the finals and like, hey, I remember junior high last year. There must have been 5, 6 Southern Columbia boys in the finals.
Yep. They got a good program.
They do.
So the Russell and Wilson match has finally ended. 4-2 win. 4-2 win for Cole Wilson.
Boy, that was tight.
Russell rode him out the whole 3rd period, but couldn't get any points out of it.
He was so close to getting that 2nd count there. So close. Didn't get it.
So I believe the next
We're going
match.
to mat 1.
Yeah, let's just stay right here on mat 4. We have This is the match I was kind of interested to see what happened. This is Dylan Ramsey of Shippensburg in the maroon against Rafael Portilla of Carlisle in the green. And as we said in the beginning, these two met about 2 weeks ago in the Carlisle tournament, semifinals, I guess, and Ramsey knocked Portilla off.
Yeah.
Portilla's a returning state qualifier for Pennsylvania, so obviously very good credentials.
I was wondering, when I looked at the brackets, I was wondering what happened to Portilla and how he got down in the Conci round. And then when I got here this morning, you told me.
Yep, there was a reason.
There it is.
Jarrett Lean is up 7-0. Let's make it 7-0 on the other side.
Yep.
Actually make it 9-0.
He is working a cradle.
Yep. And we'll stay with Ramsey and Portilla here.
We got a battle for wrist control here now. Boys are hand fighting.
I'm sure they both did a lot of thinking about how that other match went, so they probably came in with some different stuff they want to try.
I guarantee you. I guarantee you both coaching staffs sat down and analyzed what went right and what went wrong.
Yep. Looks like Lane has ended his match with a fall over there.
Yep.
So Jarrett Lane from Southern Columbia moves on easily.
Three-time defending champion.
Yep.
State champion.
He'll be the,
Yikes.
well, naturally he'll be the only one to be able to do that because it's only been this 4th year. So
yeah. Oh, he's a 3-time Trojan Wars champion, defending state champion.
Yep.
That's right. That's what I wrote down. I can't read my own writing.
Yep. Pretty good scramble here by Portilla and Ramsey right near the edge of the mat.
Yeah. Still nothing.
Yep. Down about 43 seconds left in the first period. No score, but pretty good action. No deep shots yet.
Yeah. Both guys seem to be pretty even, neutral.
Yeah. Portilla's probably had a couple more shots at the feet, but
yeah,
Ramsey's been quick enough to stay away from anything.
You're right. This is a high profile. Most times you get a match like that, then you have to wait a little bit to get your rematch.
Yeah. Well, they would probably be in sectionals together if they're still in the same weight.
Portilla got his rematch right away.
Yep. Down to 7 seconds in the first period.
Oh, there it is.
A spin.
That's 2.
Portilla got the 2.
He did.
I think Ramsey might let up a little bit there.
I think he had his head down for a second.
Portilla took advantage. So Carlisle's Rafael Portilla goes to the second period with a 2-0 lead.
Yep.
He's the 3rd seed, and Ramsey's the 6th seed.
Of course, they're in the same bracket as Lane.
Yes.
So they keep winning, they're going to run into him. That'd be a nice one.
See over here on match 6, Chambersburg's Cole Grove. He's at 126 pounds. He's in pretty good shape. He's leading 11-0 and early in the 3rd period against Eric Dreyer of Washington, West Virginia.
I mean that's kind of the, I'm not saying illusion, but I mean Cole Grove's got some losses, but you know, depending on what your division is and what your section is and all that, I mean you're going to get some losses in that division.
Yep, no question. And they go to the Beast of the East and
going to
pick up a couple there. So
but you go to the best tournaments in the country, you get losses.
Yep.
But he's got tremendous pressure. He's just working that right side.
It looks like that match is pretty much decided.
Yeah,
let's shift back over here to mat 4 and Ramsey and Portilla.
Yeah.
I didn't see who got the choice there in a second, but they took neutral, so they're back to their feet.
Yeah, it's still 2-0.
I'm guessing it might have been Portilla because you would think Ramsey would want to try to score second period since he's behind.
I've seen Russell wrestle quite a bit, but I'll admit this is the first time that I've seen Portilla. Of course, Carlisle coach Joe Wilson, wonderful coach.
Stay with this until we get to our next break. Yeah, I'll switch over if you want.
We're still here. Yeah, we're still with the Portilla.
Yep.
And Ramsey match. Both guys are really goes to show you how important hand fighting and wrist control and all that good stuff is from neutral. Because they're both battling pretty even. Short time.
Doesn't look like Ramsey's really committed to a shot yet. Oh, there's
No,
a good
he's
one.
in, but I mean, he waited.
It's 5 seconds left.
Yeah, he waited till a couple seconds left, maybe a little too late. Colt Grove finished off his win. Chambersburg semifinals.
So the second period's going to end with Ramsey and Portilla, and looks like Ramsey chose top. That's interesting. Must have been something again from that first match. It must have been something they picked up there that
I don't know. I mean, we just watched Russell from top, and
yeah. Well,
there
temp
he's
for
got
the tilt,
that.
so.
Yep,
I have a feeling maybe he got a tilt on him last time.
that could have been. That might have been where he won the match last time. He says, "Let's do this again."
Yeah. Portilla trying to stay pretty spread out there.
He likes that tight waist.
Yep.
Oh, wow, now he's in trouble there. He's still hanging in. He's got the ankle. Yep.
That's really
Gets
good
his
work
hips back.
there.
There you go.
Really good
Boy, I
work
thought
from
he was
Ramsey.
done.
Yep. Portilla just kind of waited until he had the advantage there and tried to roll through, and Ramsey got out of it.
He was sitting flat on his butt and still got his hips back.
Interesting to see if they nail Portilla for stalling here. He's obviously
he's
just trying to keep his base and not get turned.
I mean, that's what you're told to do. Hey, make it look like you're working, but don't go crazy. You don't need to make a mistake. Now, what Ramsey's job is to make it absolutely obvious that he's not doing anything.
It's down to 40 seconds.
As you can tell when he rolls his hands in the air, he says, "I'm not even doing anything." He's not moving.
Well, since he hasn't gotten stalled, he'll keep doing.
He'll keep doing it. Exactly. He's. I don't know. I think it's probably coming.
I have not seen a whole lot of stalling being called in this tournament so far. I'll be honest with you. But we haven't had that many close matches either. So.
Yeah.
Down to 15 seconds, and doesn't look like Ramsey's going to get it done.
No.
There, he let him up.
Yeah, a little too late, I think.
Yep. So Portilla's going to get his revenge match.
Yeah.
He wins. They still have it 2-0, but I guess it has to be 3. Yeah, there's 3-0 there for Rafael Portilla of Carlisle.
So you're probably absolutely correct. He probably gave up a 2 count last week, and that cost him, or 2 weeks ago, that cost him the match. And that wasn't going to happen this time. Kept his hips square. Didn't do a ton, but did enough.
On the same mat there, we have check the sheets here.
Where are we at here? 518. Mat number 1, 518 is Sebastian.
Okay, here we go.
And
Yes.
Markulix.
Of Notre Dame.
You're much better than I am at those pronunciations.
Markulix is the number 2 seed. He's in the dark blue. And Sebastian Kekic is from Greater Johnstown. He's in the light blue. Just leave it there for a minute and see what else is going on. See the top seed, Dalton Rohrbaugh of Spring Grove. Nope, that's not that much. That's
516 is.
Yeah, it's Dalton Rohrbaugh against Cade Reichert of Cumberland Valley.
Oh, okay.
Let's switch over to number 1.
Yeah.
So that'd be Dalton Rohrbaugh, the top seed of Spring Grove. He's on top right now in the blue with white on it, and Cade Reichert from Cumberland Valley on bottom. He's an all-white singlet.
Yeah, nothing.
And it looks like it's in the 3rd period.
That's what it says. Is that right?
Could be. Right now we have no score.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. They're taking their anklets and stuff off like it's over. Maybe that was ultimate rideout.
Well, we weren't watching that match, so sorry about that, folks.
Yeah.
We're not sure exactly how that transpired. We'll try to get the score here.
Either way, it looks like Rarball, Spring Grove, took that one. And then Cold Grove, we have that one. 5:22. So we're splitting weights right now, right?
Yes, we are. Let's go back here and see if I can.
Number 1 is 5:23. We'll see what match that is. Well, number 1 right now is Nick Natacola. And I think that's your Delaware. That's your Delaware.
From Smyrna.
Yeah, that's your Delaware state champ. And he's wrestling Nick Gerard.
Okay, let's go to that one. Let's go to number 1. So we have in the gold jersey on bottom is Nick Gerard of Robinson, Virginia, and in the gray with the red trim is Nick Natacola of Smyrna, Delaware.
Yeah,
Natacola is the number 1 seed.
Number 1 seed, Delaware state champ. He's up 2-0 on top.
It was interesting. Smyrna and Southern Columbia each had 9 into today's quarterfinals, but Smyrna was down the list a little bit. They must not have had too many pins.
Yeah.
For instance, Chambersburg was like 3rd, I think, at one point, and they only had 4 in the quarterfinal. So they've got a lot of pins if they rack up those bonus points.
Yeah. Plus, you don't know what's going on in the conti rounds.
Yep.
You might have a guy down there wreaking havoc, pinning everybody, and getting you some points.
They add up. So right now we have Natacola with a 2-1 lead over Gerard. And they're in the second period. Natacola got a takedown in the first period.
Yeah.
And
there's an escape.
And Gerard got the escape in the second. Again, these are 2 out-of-state programs, but they're both very strong. They go to all the big tournaments, Beast of the East, stuff like that. Escape the Rock, maybe. I'm not sure for sure on that, but J.W. Robinson is in Fairfax, Virginia, and Smyrna, Delaware is the other one. And there's a nice ankle pick.
Oh.
Natacola picked the ankle. And
boy,
whoa, what's this great action.
Yeah.
And Natacola ends up on top. He was almost stuck on his back. That was some good wrestling there, folks.
That was good wrestling. I thought for sure he was going to settle in on top.
Yep. It was a great ankle pick he had, and then Gerard rolled through and looked like he had Natacola in trouble. Natacola kept momentum going, and he came out on top.
Yeah.
So he's got
that was a nice little scramble.
That was. He's got a 4-2 lead now.
I was wondering, just out of curiosity, when I was sitting here watching wrestling, I was wondering which programs were going to have the standard singlet and which ones might have upgraded to the shirt style.
I only saw one Notre Dame kid yesterday wearing the shirt style.
Okay.
Everybody else that I saw had singlets. I was kind of wondering that myself too.
Yeah. I think some will transition over the next couple of years. I mean, if I have a 2 or 3 singlets already purchased for this year, I'm not going to get rid of them.
That's true. Plus you got a nice booster club that has some money they don't do with.
Yeah. Well, the problem is, what do you do with the old singlets?
Yeah. JVs.
Yeah. Me personally, it doesn't matter to me. You wear whatever you want, as long as it doesn't. People need to understand, when you have loose clothing, it is hard on the official. I mean, how do you call a pin with a baggy shirt on, or a sweatshirt, or something like that?
Yeah.
So the tight fit clothing is a must.
Yep.
I have an old singlet in my closet from 1989.
It still fits?
It's pretty funny. It depends who you ask.
Hey, back when I wrestled, we didn't even have singlets.
You didn't have singlets.
We did 3-piece things.
Yeah. I remember back in the late 80s, we were going through the old equipment, and it had the like I don't even know what they would have been made out of, but they were tights. They were tights, and then they had the old, and the tights and the singlet and everything was the same exact fabric. And I guarantee it was about 50 years old. And it scratched the tar out of your skin, but who cares?
Probably looking at stuff we wore when I was there.
Yeah. And those were the days when Cherrysburg really didn't have a booster club.
That's
You know,
correct.
stuff came from the school, and it kept it forever.
Yep. We have a little bit of delay now on the match with
Yeah,
Nadacola
it's like
and
somebody's bleeding
and
a little
Gerard.
bit.
See if we can find one to switch over to here.
This one down in the corner, well, now it's 5-1. I was watching it there a little bit, 5-18. This has been going on a while. This corner mat is still back at 120. Just to glance
Put
around.
this one over here.
Yeah, this one down here. It was kind of back and forth. Trying to, well, that's Notre.
Oh, we switch over here to number 6. This is a 138-pound match. On top with the black with the gold trim is Gray Charles of Solanco. He's a number 4 seed. He's wrestling Jake Meyer of Spring Grove. Got the blue singlet on.
Okay, yeah.
A couple District 3 teams going at it here. And right now, Charles has a 2-0 lead. Got a takedown in the first 20 seconds of the match. Now he rips in at a cradle. He's got Meyer in trouble.
He's got him in trouble.
That's tight. He's got a minute to try to fight out of it too. So far, he did a good job.
He didn't release it, so he didn't get his back point yet.
Yep.
But he's trying to adjust it.
He's got lots of time to be patient. Rocks him back again. It's tight, but I don't know if the angle's right.
That inside shoulders.
Yeah, he kind of lost that next time when they rolled over. So he's going to get 3 points out of that.
Yeah,
Take
he's
a
going to
5-0
get 3 for
lead.
sure.
Charles had 2 pins yesterday. Meyer advanced with 2 major decisions.
Yeah.
There's going to be.
Oh, he's in trouble here, I think.
Meyer almost had a reversal, but
he clears that leg. He can produce some pressure.
Still 22 seconds left in the period. He's got him
Yeah,
pretty
there
tight,
it is.
and there's the fall.
There's the fall.
So Great Charles of Solanco will move on with a pin over Jake Meyer of Spring Grove.
Coming in, I mean, one had 38 wins in the past 2 years. The other one had 37, so close match. But Charles kind of dominated that situation.
See if we can get another match to check out here.
See where we're at. Are we back on mat 1?
Trying to find. Okay, let's go to mat 3. So that one's just about ready to end, unfortunately. We have Jeremy Hanford of Warrior Run in the blue on top against Colin Nestor of Boiling Springs.
Who's, yeah.
It looks like is that 9 to 5 in Nestor in Hanford's favor, I believe?
Yes.
Hanford is the number 2 seed. There's a nice drop move by Hanford. And there's the end of that match. So Hanford picks up a 9 to 5 win.
9-5. It was pretty close.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's one period left.
Here we go. Yeah, let's go. Not settled yet.
And Nestor immediately chose, or excuse me, Hanford immediately chose neutral. So he probably has a couple takedowns to his credit already.
He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to get stuck underneath at this point.
That's true. Got a stalemate called there.
Of course, Boiling Springs.
Yeah, Nestor has the navy or the purple-ish color. He's on the right now. He's got the red anklets on, anklets on. And Hanford's the one that just had a takedown fall into his lap there, kind of.
Yeah.
So we got a 2-2. It's going to make it 13 to 5 now, Hanford's favor. He looks pretty confident on his feet. He lets him up right away.
Yeah, actually, ooh, what a duck. Boy, did he hit him with that.
Yeah, he's got some skill from neutral, looks like to me. 15-7 now. Let's make it 17-7. We're going to the takedown clinic move now.
Yeah, he is tough on his feet. Now Nestor comes in with a bye, fall, and a fall. Minute 51 and 50 seconds. So he's
He hardly broke a sweat.
he's getting a sweat right now.
All right.
Hanford, what, second seed?
Yep. He's got that one pretty much wrapped up. Let's slide back over to Mat 1 and pick up the. Let me make sure I got the right.
8-2.
This is Nick Nattercola from Smyrna. He's on bottom right now, and Nick Gerard is on top. Looks like that match just ended.
Yep.
Nattercola
8-2.
takes an 8-2 decision to move into the semifinals this afternoon.
That was the one that it looked for a second like Nattercola was in trouble for a minute.
Yep. Let's go down here to mat 4. We have Bo Moeller of Parkersburg in the red against Jake Wren of Southern Columbia. And the first period looked like it's going to end with Moeller with a 2-0 lead.
Southern Columbia, yeah. Yeah, there he is.
And Moeller had choice there, he took down.
This might sound dumb, but what does UTB stand for?
Ultimate tiebreaker.
There you go. That's why you're so much smarter than me.
Yeah, Wren from Southern Columbia had a ultimate tiebreaker, 0-0 bout yesterday in the round of 16, and he came up with plus side. That was against Timmy Dieter of Sharanda, Virginia.
Yeah, that was like a pretty darn good match.
Just no points.
Our feature, kind of a match we were looking for here at 132. 5:26. That's mat 1.
Okay.
With Zimmerman and McGuire.
Yep.
Nope.
Oh, McGuire's got Zimmerman in
He
trouble.
got him, yeah.
Let's stick with the match here. Wren started on, there's the reversal.
Yeah.
There's what I was going to say, it was getting close there.
Yeah.
So Moeller has a reversal and he now leads 4-0. That's the same score with Ryan McGuire and Russell Zimmerman.
Yeah, both matches down there.
McGuire
4-0.
McGuire from Notre Dame and Zimmerman from Cumberland Valley. We'll switch over there shortly. Right now, Bo Moeller from Parkersburg is controlling Jake Wren of Southern Columbia in the second period, 4-0.
Southern Columbia seems like a very, very well-coached group of young men.
They seem to have they're a really good football program, and it looks like they get a lot. I think there's like 7 kids for the football team that wrestle.
Well, man, that's a huge bonus.
It is. It's a bonus for both teams.
Yeah.
It's so hard. It's not hard for me to understand how that is a big deal, but a lot of the kids don't get it.
They don't get it, and that's the problem. They say stuff like, "Oh, I want to lift and I want to get big and strong for football. I'm not going to wrestle." No. Going to be a superior athlete, you wrestle. That's it.
No question.
I just sent a message to a kid the other day. A boy from Trinity was in talks with Jim Harbaugh. Coming to the University of Michigan, Jim Harbaugh said, "You ever wrestle in your life?" And the kid said, "No." He says, "Go wrestle your senior year." He goes, "What's that going to help?" He says, "Go wrestle your senior year."
Yep.
That's all I'm going to tell you.
It'd be a lot better. No question. Wren has gotten an escape here, so the score is now 4-1. Still in the second period.
The Moeller's not out of it by any means.
Yep.
He's got a period to work. Well,
now he's got 7-1.
now he's got 7-1. They were a little bit behind.
Let's switch over to mat 1 And this will be Russell Zimmerman of Cumberland Valley is on top. He's against number 2 seed Ryan McGuire of Notre Dame Green Pond. And McGuire currently leads 4-0. We're just starting the second period.
Yeah, that's Cumberland Valley notorious tough on top. Of course, McGuire coming in number 2 seed.
Yeah, Zimmerman's had a pretty good season so
Yeah,
far.
both seniors.
Yeah, McGuire, as we mentioned, had that 3-1 win over Seth Runshaw of Chambersburg last night. In the dual meet, I think Zimmerman beat Seth Runshaw pretty handily. So
yeah,
that's why we thought this would be a pretty close match.
There McGuire's. Oh,
he's out
he's
for
going to get
escape.
neutral. Yeah.
That's going to be a 5-0 lead now.
Should be some scanning around.
This one match way ahead. The other one's up here.
Yeah, the one mat is a couple weights. 2 of the mats are a couple weights ahead of the other 2 mats. That's okay.
Why don't we switch up here to mat 6, where we have Connor Finke of Garden Spot and Alec Bittler of St. Mary's. Bittler is on top, and he's leading 1-0. He's got the blue uniform on. Finke has the gray uniform with the blue stripe. Bittler is the number 2 seed, and Finke is the number 7 seed. Excuse me.
Yeah.
And we're in the third period of that match. It's still 1-0.
Whole bunch of falls coming into this match.
Yep.
Nobody made it into the second period.
Yeah, you're right. 135, 126 for Finke, 109.42 for Bittler.
And you know, I don't know. Some kids act like, hey, I want to get a little bit. I want to break a sweat. And other kids say, no, I don't want to risk an injury. I don't need to break a sweat. I'm gonna go, if I can pin this gentleman, I'm going to pin him, and I'm going to go get a Gatorade, and I'm going to relax.
Yep. Looks like we had a little blood in this match here between Finke and Bittler.
Tell it's wrestling season.
Getting that cleaned up. Yep.
Get out the cotton swabs and whatever else you need to stop the bleeding of the nose.
Yep. So we have 1:18 left in the third period. Bittler on top is holding on to a 1-0 lead. Obviously, his mission here is to ride him out.
Yeah, no, he is working tough on bottom,
Yep.
trying to come out, and there he collapsed the hips.
Threw in legs there, and
He wanted to settle him down a little bit. Get that forearm. This is a situation where you make it look like, hey, I'm trying to tilt here. Well, he is trying to tilt.
Yep.
See, that's the danger. That's the danger of it right there. See, oh boy, that is tough scramble. That is a nice scramble.
Close to getting reversal.
That
here,
is
and
so.
he's
He got it. He
20
got it.
26 seconds left.
Oh, now he's getting back.
Yep. It's going to be a little, making it a little bit of an upset
Boy,
here.
that is the danger.
So Connor Finke of Garden Spot picked up a reversal and 2 back points to take a 4-1 lead. Down to 7 seconds to go. That'll be a number 7 knocking off a number 2 there.
Yeah.
Okay, with that, we will take a break verbally. We're going to keep the camera on. We're going to go over to the Russell Zimmerman against Ryan McGuire match, and we'll be back very shortly.
There are so many things to get done this time of year. Don't get me wrong, it's all good, but man, it can get overwhelming, especially the money. That's why I prefer F&M Trust for my banking. F&M Trust has all the mobile and online tools I need to keep on top of finances, and they have 22 locations, every one of them right here in South Central PA. That's 100% local to me, and it's banking done my way every day. If this sounds like a great bank to you, learn more now at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
Football fans love 2 things: supporting their team and the Ford F-150 at Keystone Ford. Eagles fans love its best-in-class payload. Baltimore Raven fans like the F-150's efficiency with best-in-class gas mileage. And Washington fans, well, they love the Keystone Ford price. Steelers fans like defense and the F-150's 5-star crash test rating. Regardless of your team, we've got your truck. We're Keystone Ford, a dealer for you, the people.
Okay, we're back here at Cassius Fieldhouse for the quarterfinal round of the 4th annual Trojan Wars Wrestling Tournament at Chambersburg. We're going to see what match we can find here. The Russell Zimmerman-McGuire match is still going on.
Yeah.
McGuire holding a 5-2 lead in the third with looks like 23 seconds to go. So Zimmerman pushing for hopefully get a 4-point move here if he can.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to that match. Here we go. Yeah, McGuire's your 2 seed.
That's at 132. They're about 2 or 3 weights ahead on some other mats here.
Notre Dame squad's a pretty good squad.
Yeah, they're doing pretty well here in this tournament. It's down to 6 seconds to go, so it looks like Zimmerman's going to come up a little short.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think McGuire's going to make any mistakes at this point. He doesn't have a stalling warning. All right, he just got, well, no, he did have a warning, but he says, I don't care. There it is.
Okay, so McGuire moves on with a 5-4 win.
5-4 win. Zimmerman bumps down to the consies. Still on 1.
Let's get down here to mat 6. We'll check out
Where is
Caden Carper of Boiling Springs in the purple uniform on top. And he's wrestling Stephen Bybee of Robinson, Virginia.
Yeah.
Carper right now, he just put up a 3-point near fall to take a 5-0 lead.
Yeah.
In the first, as the first period ends.
Bowling Springs represented in the quarterfinals.
Yep, they have. I believe they had six in the quarterfinals. I think they were in second place in the tournament.
Yeah,
at one point.
And I heard a couple of rumors before the season. Oh, they're a little down this year, and then they go into the Cumberland Valley Kickoff Classic and take a third.
Yeah, they had a bunch of injuries on their team last year and didn't do as well as normal. But
yeah,
I guess they're back.
They're another one that finds wrestlers.
Yep. So Carper gives up the escape there to Bybee, but he still holds a 5-1 lead.
Yeah. (5-1).
Bybee almost gets a chance to spin around, but
Carper would be the fourth, right? He'd be the 4th seed. Or would Bybee be the 4th seed?
Bybee's 4th, Carper 5th.
There you go, 4th and 5th. Once again, seating committee did their job.
One thing they did this year was they brought in somebody from Cumberland Valley to help with the seating, so that there's just in case anybody questioned it.
Yeah.
There's really no need to, but just in case. And I think it was a good idea because he knew some things about some other wrestlers that maybe the other guys in the committee didn't, so it worked out pretty good.
At the end of the day, they're always trying to get the best top 4 where they need to be.
Yep, that's the idea.
I mean, I've said for years that the state tournament, I don't know if they changed it this year, but the state tournament, they don't seed, kind of how you come in. And who wants to see number 1, number 2 in the state in the quarterfinals? No, they want that. They want that in under the lights,
Yep. Let's shift down here to number 4. We have TJ Elhodge of Lower Dauphin on top. Just racked up some back points. And he's wrestling Nicholas Vanelli of Notre Dame. Elhodge currently leads 6-3. He's the number 3 seed. Vanelli's number 6.
There you go.
It's been pretty close the whole way till that near fall opened up a little bit of a gap.
Yeah. He is trying for that cradle.
working
Another Notre Dame kid.
Yep. This match has been right there at the edge for at the last minute. Haven't gone out of bounds till now.
There we go.
Till I said something.
So we got 18 seconds in the second. Lower Dolphin young man's up 6-3.
I believe El Hodge was a state qualifier last year for the Falcons.
Yeah. Well, he's 40-7, so that's a pretty good guess.
Yeah.
if we didn't know it beforehand, we do now.
Just trying to work a cradle in there. I believe that's what he got the last set of near fall points up with.
Yeah, he's kind of under the arm. Maybe he's trying that little gator roll.
The period's going to end with El Hodge up 6-3. Looks like he's choosing to take bottom here to start the third.
He went right to down. Try and coach kids over and over and over and over. Getting off bottom is an attitude. Get off bottom.
Yep.
You got to go crazy. El Hodge hit a Peterson immediately. Got 2 count. Still got the legs, so there was no escape. But
Ooh,
he seems,
good physical move there.
Pretty tough.
So he's rolling pretty good there.
He
Harper,
hasn't awarded it yet, but there's a 2 and a 3 back, so it's actually 8-0.
meanwhile, Carper of Boiling Springs at 152 has maintained his 5-1 lead. They're now in the third period.
Down close to the match we're watching here. El Hodge still in control. He's in no danger. He's right at the edge of the match. He knows exactly where he's at. I still don't think he's still holding that 2 and 3.
Why don't we switch now over to mat 1, where we have John Martin Best of Parkersburg in the red jersey on bottom, and Noah Stam of Milton on top. And right now we have a scoreless match as we wind down to the end of the second period.
Yeah.
So Stam rode him out that whole period.
Didn't Parkland have a best? That's West Virginia.
Parkersburg.
Parkersburg, West Virginia. Yeah. That's a second seed. That's a number 2 seed right there.
Yes, it is. So looks like Best took. He gave up a point. Stam chose bottom, and Best decided to let him up. So he's going to need to get a takedown here with trailing 1-0 and start the third period.
He took a shot from a little bit too far out. Got stuck in underhooks. Oh,
Ooh, nice
that was
pick
nice.
by Best.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
converted
He just
for a nice
kind of
takedown.
scooped, the knee and drove through him. Now we got a 2-1 match.
I think he was warned for stalling there. Pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was all about. Then again, I'm trying to watch 4 matches.
Well, we each have 2 eyes. We can just split them up. We'll be all right.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is when something happens somewhere else, it draws your attention.
Yep.
This is a good match. I mean, it's 2-1. It's in the third.
Minute 16 for
Minute 16 is anybody's match.
Noah Stamma Wilson trying to get, or Milton trying to get out from underneath. He's a long and tall kid.
He is.
Best is having a hard time keeping him on the mat.
And he's going to give him that time. Next time it's going to be. I don't know how the rule is now. Is it in the stall?
Well,
second time around.
Yes, he gave him the point again. He knew he wasn't going to be able to ride him, so let him up. So it's 2-2 now.
And Best was the one that did that nice little drive through the hips on the last score.
Yep.
So maybe he thinks, I got an advantage neutral. Why would I mess around getting another stall call?
Yeah. Could have been a stall and then an escape. So
yeah. He's in tight.
He's got a shot.
But he's right on the edge, see? They try to drag him in. He's trying to get that other ankle, but
Stam's hanging
Stam
in there
says,
so far.
no, you're not going to get that other ankle.
They are close. If he can get
It
down,
is. It is.
he's going to be out. Yep. Good battle by Stam.
Nobody. He says that's neutral. Good call.
Down to 24 seconds now. 2-2 match. Stam, the number 7 seed, trying to knock off the 2, and he gets a nice shot off the whistle.
Yes, he does.
Gets in
He
deep
is
on
in
the
tight.
single. Martin looks like he's counted pretty well. I mean,
Yeah,
Best, excuse me.
Well, now we go. He's elevated him now. But Best has latched onto an ankle. Now he's in the crotch.
7 seconds.
He's locked in. Ooh, boy, that's close. He called us. Oh.
With 5 seconds to go.
Well, we're tied, so I guess both
Yep.
guys are thinking, hey, I'll go to overtime. And that's where we're at.
First overtime match we've seen
First
today.
overtime. First takedown wins.
Best
has got a
shape.
cradle.
He's in real good shape.
He is. That's it.
There we go. So John Martin Best of Parkersburg completes a 4-2 win in overtime over Noah Stam of Milton.
It was a good competitive match.
Let's go down here to match 6. We have, I believe that's Luke Nichter of Chambersburg. Nope, that's Tate Nichter.
It's Tate. Yeah, I was going to say. Chambersburg Siglets are definitely not like they used to be.
Wait, that doesn't.
That's him.
No, I knew something wasn't right. That's Drake Brenneyes of Chambersburg.
Oh, so what happened to the?
Well, it's
Oh, here we go.
The mats
That's
are
on
kind of
one.
yeah.
So Tate Nichter's coming up on mat 1.
Yep.
Brenneyes is on.
So Drake Brenneyes of Chambersburg is
Okay.
in the blue and white singlet on top. He's got a 2-0 lead over Logan Huff of Carlisle in the first, just a minute to go in the first period. So we'll hang with that one for a little bit here. One of the matches we definitely wanted to see was Tate Nichter of Chambersburg going against Stephen Carter of Parkersburg. That's going to start on number 1 here shortly.
Okay.
So Drake Brenneyes in control, looking for a tilt here against Huff, trying to push him over, and Huff rolls through.
Brenneyes with a bar. Oh, now he's got a half. Yeah, that's going to be trouble.
Huff is in trouble now.
He can just settle his hips on top of the shoulder. Flexible young man, though.
Brenneyes, well, he was in pretty deep.
Yeah.
Got 3 out of it. So he takes a 5-0 lead.
5-0 lead. That's going into the second. Oh, my. Tate Nichter just hip toss.
We'll switch over to number 1. Tate Nichter of Chambersburg against Stephen Carter of Parkersburg.
Yeah, just caught the tail end of that. All I saw was legs.
Nichter in the blue and white.
Flying.
Yeah. And Carter in the red. Did not get back points out of that, but
No.
nice takedown. Tate Nichter is a freshman, highly touted freshman.
He is. He better be in trouble.
Who just gave up a reversal.
Yeah, I was going to say, my goodness.
Carter is the number 3 seed. Nichter number 6. Yeah, I expect this to be a pretty close match.
Yeah, Carter is a thick young man for 145 pounds.
I'm pretty sure he's placed a couple years here in this tournament, at least last year anyway.
Yeah, Parkersburg,
recognize
West
the name.
Virginia.
Yep.
Brenneyes still up 6. Well, 8-0 now. Tate doesn't want to get stuck underneath, is my guess.
Yep.
Oof. One thing about Tate Nichter is he likes to score points.
Yep. No, one of his losses this year was to Trey Cobb of Mifflin County, who's another really highly ranked freshman.
Oh, yeah.
Nichter went up away to West again, and he lost 3-0. He just couldn't get off bottom.
Yeah.
So he's got 8 seconds left in the first here to try to get something. There's a caution.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on there. It's kind of the nature of the beast when you got 6 whistles going on side by side.
Yep.
That's why you tell kids, don't stop wrestling until somebody touches you.
Yep. Nichter up on his feet, but he hadn't been able to get out
He's
yet.
trying to get his one here. Ooh, oh, there. Oh. Still, man, boy, what a scramble.
That's some great stuff there.
He's under the hips here. Oh, that's 2, yes.
Got the reverse with 10 seconds to go.
Yes, he did. Boy, that was a nice scramble.
Couple good
He's
wrestles
covering
there.
the hips here now.
Actually, my time was off on that one. There's now 23 seconds to go.
Yeah. Whew.
Carter gets an escape,
Nice.
so there's
Oh!
some serious movement in this one, folks.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I saw another lateral attempt.
So Nichter holds a 4-3 lead with 15 seconds left in the first. A lot of action in this match so far.
Yeah, if you like freestyle, you're probably gonna like this match because both guys are getting underhooks and just trying stuff. Well, you got to be careful there.
Didn't go up any back points,
That's
but
the
it was
nature.
close.
That's the nature of the beast when 2 guys are going at it like that.
Yep. So it's going to end with Stephen Carter of Parkersburg up 5-4 after 1. He got in deep a couple times on those shots.
Yeah.
So he's going to choose bottom here. And Nichter's going to let him up. So it'll be 6-4 Carter now.
Yep. That was only the first period?
Yep.
Oh my God.
That was a lot of action for one period.
Oh, you're right. I'm exhausted. Just sitting here talking about it. Brent Eyes is still up 8-2 down here. He's top of the third. 1 minute 45 left.
I think they've slowed down the pace a little bit here in the second. They
Yeah,
almost,
how
they almost
can
had
you
to.
keep- how can you keep up that pace? Oh.
So Carter with a nice little duck under there, a semi-duck under, and he's been able to get underneath Nichter's arms pretty easily here.
Yeah.
Good setups and able to finish. So he holds an 8-4 lead now.
Yeah, I'm afraid that Carter is a big experienced wrestler.
Yep. And Nichter gets out, so it's 8-5 now.
5.
And they both kind of slowed the pace here a little bit.
Yeah. It's only a 3-point match.
Carter just looks bigger.
Yeah, he's big for 145. And
so
who knows? Who knows what they walk around at? My guess is Carter walks around a little bit heavier than Nichter. Ooh.
Nichter trying to slide by there
Yeah,
and didn't quite get
one
a chance to
takedown.
finish it.
Now I think Carter, who had the choice there?
Carter.
Carter had the choice there, so Nichter's going to get the choice in the third. If he can get a takedown here, that's going to be huge.
Still a minute 30 left in the second.
Oh, headlock! And he gets, no. Oh, man, he had it. He had it. Boy, that was tight.
Getting close to back points here now. So Carter rolls through for the takedown. He now leads 10-7. Oh. They must have given Nichter a takedown too.
Yeah.
They gave him a takedown and then Carter
Takedown
got
and
the
then a
reverse.
reversal.
That was quick.
I mean, he kind of settled his hips for a second or two.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a judgment thing. Brent Eyes finishes 11-6.
Okay, so that's Drake Brent Eyes of Chambersburg at 152. A winner over Logan Huff of Carlisle. So we have finished the second period.
Coach for Carter wants to know what happened there.
Yep. So it's Stephen Carter of Parkersburg in the red against Tate Nichter of Chambersburg in the blue and white. 10-7 after 2 periods in Carter's favor. And Nichter should have choice here.
I want to tell you, he headlocked him, and then he had his hips flat, and Carter still had enough strength to get around the belly and roll.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I think the coach is questioning how it was that Nichter got the takedown, but discussion's going on for a little while here.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the two wrestlers are ready to go.
Yeah.
And here we go. So he chose neutral. So it remains 10-7.
And I'm not saying it happened, but it does happen. Coach says I need to give my guy a little bit of a breather.
Well, Carter took care of that situation right away. Got in for a quick takedown again. He's been able to get under Nichter at will here. So that makes it 12-7. Now it's to the point where you almost need a big move somewhere.
Yeah. Which is possible with Nichter.
But first you got to get out.
Yeah. The number 1 seed at this weight is another Delaware kid, correct?
Yep. Greg Baum of Smyrna.
Greg Baum, yeah.
Okay, so Carter let him up, so it's 12-8. minute and 20-something to go. A lot of action this.
It is a lot of action. Don't blink.
Carter obviously knows that Nichter's going to try something, some kind of throw probably here.
He does.
Well, he doesn't have to yet.
No. Just a basic takedown here is plenty of time.
Still a minute and 10. Be interesting to see if Carter just plays defense here or if he tries another shot, because he's been able to get in pretty easily.
Yeah. But this is a learning year for Nichter.
Yep.
I mean, that kid has done national tournaments for 10 years.
Yep.
So he's not going to be awed by the moment.
Yep. But as a reminder, his brother Luke, who took 6th in the state last year, was 5th at this tournament last year.
Yeah.
So it's a good tournament.
There you go.
And there's another takedown for Carter. That might seal the deal unless he gets caught.
Yeah, I'm afraid. I'm afraid the first period zapped.
Yeah.
Zapped Tate of his energy a little bit. Oh, now Tate's on his back. Yeah, I'm afraid he's out of gas.
Yeah, well,
I know he's in good shape, but man, when you wrestle like that in the first period.
Against what looks to be a stronger kid.
Yeah. People say, oh my gosh, it's only 6 minutes.
Try it sometime.
I always said, did you ever get into a street fight that lasted 6 minutes? No, because it doesn't happen.
All right. So there we have a final score of 19-9. Stephen Carter from Parkersburg, West Virginia. So we're going to take a quick break, and we will continue with the action on screen. We'll be back.
Battery Express and more. And more means batteries for cars, trucks, heavy equipment, boats, ATVs, including computers, laptops, watches, security systems, and dog collars. Battery Express and more. The power that keeps you going. 2364 Warm Spring Road, Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 8 to 12. Phone 717-331-6996.
Hi, I'm Greg Kennedy, General Manager of Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Greencastle. We need to reduce all remaining car and truck inventory by December 31st, or pay more in taxes. We'd rather pass the savings on to you. You work hard for your money. Let our problem be your solution during our Tax Eliminator sale. In addition, our employee discounts are double, even 3 times better than other dealers. Up to $13,592 off an 18 Silverado. Up to $15,129 off a 17 Silverado. Up to $7,182 off an 18 Equinox. Over 1,000 new Chevys available. Our used vehicle supercenter with over 2,000 pre-owned available with prices to move. With the credit doctors Mike and Nate, everybody drives. Free Pennsylvania state inspection. Free service loan. Free Saturday car washes from 9 to 12. If you don't like sitting at a car dealership, we will come to you. If you don't have a Blaze Alexander logo in the back of your vehicle, you paid too much. This is why we're the area's #1 volume Chevy dealer. The lowest prices online at blazechevy.com and on our lot, guaranteed.
All right, back here at the Trojan Wars. We are following Jacob Lucas match, Cumberland Valley.
Okay, I'm going to step out here for a few minutes, and Tim Wilmot will be taking my place. Here you go, Tim.
He is
Thanks, Jay.
wrestling Craig Garcia, Southern Columbia. That'd be a good match.
What seeds are these two?
It looks like Lucas is down on the bottom bracket.
6 maybe.
Yeah. Looks like a 6 and maybe a 4. Garcia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 6.
That's it, 6-4.
Garcia from Southern Columbia.
These are big brackets, so it's kind of, they only seeded the top 8. But this is a good, well, Southern Columbia is up 5-1. Garcia hasn't spent much time on the mat. Trojan Wars 55-second fall, 57-second fall. Alrighty, here we are, 38 seconds left. It's 5-1 Garcia. Both man trying to get some hand fighting advantage. Looking around, we got
low single, outside single for Southern Columbia.
See if he can finish.
Looks like they're going to end up out of bounds before there's points. They're out of bounds.
We've been seeing a lot of edge wrestling. Smart wrestler knows where he's at. We're still with the Garcia Lucas match. Nope. Jacob Lucas is a freshman from Cumberland Valley, 11-1. In the second.
11-1.
Yep.
Did he place at the Beast? Wasn't Cumberland Valley at the Beast tournament?
I don't know. My guess is yes, they had to be at the Beast. I know I watched him Chambersburg Cumberland Valley match. It was the final match of the day. Now he's at 170 here, so he was the same there. Garcia gets takedown right at the edge.
Kept his feet in. He's going to let him up on the restart.
Now, what's the rule about the young man? You know, he was on the other mat. I know you're a talented official for years and years and years. Now, if a man's hand hits the flooring, does the action cease immediately?
You mean the wood floor off the mat?
Yes.
Not necessarily.
Because some mats, you know, they're kind of tight on the edge, and some have a little bit of space.
Oftentimes, the referee will see that the wood's coming into play.
Yeah. And
call it, you know, blow the whistle as the kid's in the air, and they'll want the coach will argue for the takedown.
Yeah.
But I say no, I stopped it for safety reasons before he went to the floor.
Yeah, that's the #1 job. You got to keep everybody safe. Now 7-3 here with this premier match at 170 we picked out with Jacob Lucas and Garcia from Southern Columbia. Me and Ed were talking earlier about Southern Columbia. They kind of come in under the radar, and then they send out talented wrestler after talented wrestler.
Yeah, they've been solid the last, I think they've been here a couple years in a row.
I would like to see maybe them up at Quad A or Triple A, districts and states. I know that's a slippery slope. I guess it depends how many boys you have in the school and all that kind of stuff. Oh, nice. Did he finish? Yeah, he's in. Yep. So if I was Garcia, I wouldn't even fool around with them with the mat. Looks like he's got that handily. We're going to go to mat 6.
Looks like the top seed, Andrew.
Oh, here we go. Sheldesky.
Sheldesky from Lewistown.
Christian Wachner.
What?
Christian Walkner.
Christian Walkner from Warrior Run.
Warrior Run. Sholdeski's a senior. 45 and 5 2 years. That's why he probably got the #1 seed. But he's got a cradle locked up. He's stepping over, trying to finish. He puts that on the hip. He's in trouble. Good defense.
He's going to turn him. He's going to.
He's all in it. Yeah, that was perfect.
If he
turned
gets
him
him to
in.
his back, if he takes his time.
Yeah, he's in trouble. There's plenty of time on the clock. 33 seconds. Well,
Let's,
good fight.
He's fighting it off.
Yeah, good fight.
But if he gets that heel up on his hip. Right.
Yeah. Boy, if he gets out, yeah. I was going to say, there he goes. There it goes.
There. Oh,
Boy, he did. He got out.
Only 2 near fall. Got about a 3 count.
If this was freestyle, it was probably a pin. Sholdeski's your #1 seed at 182. Both guys seem to be pretty even on their feet. But Sholdeski seems to have a lot of pressure on top. It is Sholdeski's choice. He defers. (6-1) in favor of the #1 seed. He's on bottom.
On mat 1.
Right, let's switch over to 1 here. We got Luke Nichter. So mat 1 is kind of a weight behind.
Had a nice double leg takedown, but was unable to finish as they went out of bounds.
Yeah. Nichter's #2 seed at 170. Musall, Tyler Musall.
From Unionville.
Unionville. Uh-oh, yep. Nichter's got a bar, but he's a little top heavy, yeah.
Got too high and reversed.
Yep. Kind of got the leg trapped there, but not too much trouble. He needs to clear those legs, that's for sure. Luke Nichter, only a sophomore. We just saw his brother Tate, only a freshman. Sixth in the state last year. So he's high. Oh, yeah. Musall's better watch out now. He clears that arm. He's going to get 2.
If he can pop his right elbow through.
Boy, he's hanging on for dear life. There he's got the 2. Yep. .25 seconds left. Nichter 4-2 lead. He instantly slides into a bar. Now he's got double bar. He's got to go quick. He's on short time.
4-3.
Yeah, he's not gonna get there.
He's
not going to get it there.
There's time.
Wouldn't it be nice to be that flexible again? Nichter had double bars and he just slithered right out of it.
Nichter's choosing to start out in the bottom position.
Yeah, Musall deferred. Nichter took down.
Not sure what that.
He kind of jumped out in front there.
Yeah, just maybe he was anticipating Nichter to explode to that side, but
Yeah, didn't work.
Nichter
I have
is
to
looking
say,
at
he's
it.
working
Looks like a Peterson
he's
if
working
he sits
for
his
it.
hips.
Now he just says, let's forget about the Peterson, maybe get 2.
No, he took the
They called it
referee
off.
gave him, started
Took
to
it
give him 2 and then waved it back off. But
Yeah,
now
it's kinda,
Nichter's,
yeah, now,
oh, that
ooh.
was, Nichter picked him up and now they have each other's
I think
lower.
He sucked the hip under a little too quick. Now he should settle in here. If he goes power half on the opposite side, I would think that's 2, but oh goodness gracious. Good scramble. Good scramble.
Nichter just
There he
reversed him
goes, yeah.
as
Jeez Louise.
he dove out of his, Russell's diving out of bounds and Nichter caught both his ankles.
Musall just dipped his head for a second, looked out of bounds, and whoop, Nichter was behind. Set top guy on, there you go. Nichter grew a bunch the past couple of years. He was a little guy. He's filled out pretty good into the 170 frame that he's at now. He's kind of, I don't like that. Yeah, I was going to say. Didn't give up though, keeps that leg. Yep. That's still anybody's, I'm not sure who started in control. Is it Nichter? We got one escape, there you go. Both guys seem to be good scramblers. So we're going into the third. Nichter with a 6-3 lead. Looks like Musall chose down. So this is quite the facility to have an event like this. You got both gyms. Second tier track, plenty of room, plenty of parking.
Plenty of snow.
Plenty of snow. Ed sent me a message this morning, happy snowy morning. I said, what are you talking about? And then I opened up the window and said, oh my. A couple inches, nothing major. Just enough to make a mess of everything. Nichter's keeping decent pressure. Kind of figuring out what's going on. I'm not sure. Both of them kind of seem willing to put themselves in a little bit bad situation.
Yeah, there's a reversal, and Nichter's in
He's got that leg.
danger.
There his hips up.
Yeah, he was in danger. It looked like he was in danger of getting turned, but he seems to maybe be able to pull this through and get his hips over the top.
He needs to suck that hip underneath. Nichter's got both hands around the ankle. Now he's got him on his butt. That's kind of where he wants him.
But he's not in control, so if he exposes his back, he's going to give up points.
Yeah, got to be careful.
Looks like he may be able to slide his head out there.
Yeah, it's short time. We're getting down to close to 15 seconds here.
Nichter's back. He was cut. They're on their feet.
Now, if he's got no stall warnings, all he's got to do is be smart here.
8 seconds, and it is 7-5 Nichter's lead on their feet. And
yeah, it's going to be a caution.
yeah, we saw beat the whistle off the feet.
Figure out which one we're still on Nichter here. Yep. Oh. Yikes. Try a little arm throw right at the edge.
Looks like we got a good matchup coming in. Anthony Schicitano from Southern Columbia and Brendan Schaefer, senior from Lower Dauphin. Comparable record credentials here.
Yeah.
Schaefer starts out with takedown and some
Yeah, that's a
tilt
nice
points.
tilt right there. All right, everybody, we're going to take a quick break here. Looks like Schaefer's got, yeah, he's getting back now. Oh, he's got him in trouble.
Winter is here, and Franklin Hardware and Pet Center in Chambersburg has your supplies. Snow shovels of all types, de-icer, salt, and everything that goes with winter weather conditions. Stock up now at Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue in Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 7, and Saturday, 8 to 5. Phone 717-263-2624.
This is the sound of a car engine. Hidden within is damaging surface wear, up to 75% of which happens during warm-up. But new Castrol GTX Magnatec has intelligent molecules that cling, providing an extra layer of protection from the start. Listen to your engine with new Castrol GTX Magnatec. Instant protection from the moment you start. Sound of surface wear dramatized. As tested in the industry sequence 4A wear test.
Sites Jet Lube, 1038 Lincoln Way West, Chambersburg. No appointment necessary. Phone 717-267-0257. We use Castrol oil. It's more than just oil, it's liquid engineering.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
All right, everybody, back at Trojan Wars. Lower Dauphin was at Schaefer. He was able to get that fall. We quit talking, but the camera kept going. It was a very dominant match.
Now camera's on mat 3. Got a heavyweight from
We're at heavyweight
from
over there.
Clark County.
See what we can find out here. Okay, yeah.
Mr. Wallace from Clark County, and then he earned the fall.
Oh, yeah.
He earned the fall. That was
your number 1 seed.
Minute 6 seconds.
Goodness gracious, that kid's
Now we got-
77-2.
We've got Cole Forrester, who's still on their feet. It's 2-1. He received a takedown and then gave up a reversal. Now
Yeah,
he's
there's your 2.
Got a takedown and then out of bounds.
Reason why I asked you that last match, do you see where the circle ends and the Trojan insignia is?
I see that.
I mean, both officials working together, they'll keep that area from wrestlers banging into each other. But man, that seems like an awful tight little area over there. Cole Forrester, I think he was 197 last year for Ship.
Now he's up to 220.
195 last year. Now he's at 220. Coaches from Ship asked him to put on a couple pounds of muscle over the summer, and he did.
I was running the scale yesterday, and he came to check his weight in the evening, and he was right on weight.
He was right on. His father, Corey Forster, wrestled with me back in 1989 and 90. He was a heavyweight. Cole actually shoots like a lighter weight. Very nimble on his feet. Always said if you get a heavier kid to wrestle like a lighter weight, he's going to be able to score some points at the heavyweights.
Back in the day when you were wrestling, that you were talking about, if you were 195, you were a heavyweight.
Yeah.
Because that was the highest weight class.
That was it.
That was in the highest weight class.
I always tell the story of, I don't know if you remember or not, Tyler Hart.
Yes.
Tyler Hart weighed 200 pounds and wrestled heavyweight for 3 years. could not put any weight on that kid. But because he was over 189, he had to wrestle heavyweight. Forster with a nice little switch. Gonna jump over to mat 6.
Mat 6 looks like we have Logan Ney from Parkersburg High and Jace Bradbury from Washington. And Washington wrestler just earned a fall.
That was quick.
Looked like a grapevine.
Oh, wait a minute, that was in the third, so it wasn't as quick as I thought. 5-5-4. So that was 195 then.
Now mat 3.
62, so that would
Mat
be
3, Hasselrig.
That's
from
Hasselrig.
Greater Johnstown. Connor Fulmer from Southern Columbia.
This was one we were looking at because Ed was telling me that Hasselrig's father is Carlton Hasselrig, the ex Pitt Johnstown national champion.
Pitt Johnstown, and they decided he could maybe play some football too.
And then didn't he go win? He was the only, was it 6-time national champion? I'll look that up.
He would have received the automatic qualifier to the NCAAs by being a Division II or a Division III champ for that matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this goes to show you how wrestling versus athleticism, he went right to, never played football. Played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And you can see the younger one has some athletic ability as well. He is quick.
Wow.
Oh, he suckered him into that, didn't he? Number 2 seed's in trouble. That's Fulmer from Southern Columbia. Oh, Hasselrig got the fall. There it is. That was an upset. That's number 2 seed that just went down over there.
Pretty aggressive.
Yeah. Ed circled that match because he said he wanted to see Hasselrig. Well, there you go. Going back over to mat 1. Or looks like we're down on mat 4. Still following Forrester. Oh, he's up 16-4. He's got that one pretty much in control. Looks like we're looping some of the center matches that are in the Conci round. Later, guys. We're going to go over to mat 1. 5-5-2. We're in the third, 31 seconds. Alex Browse versus Dakota Snyder. Lewisburg. Lewisburg had some guys in the quarterfinals. (5-2). Looks like we're all, oh, that was close. Oh, that was close. Kind of came down right on the line. And then Lewisburg goes in right away, gets shots. He's in the center of the mat. Snyder looks like he's kind of got an advantage, but he's just kind of holding his position right now. That's what happens when you do that.
You reverse him, cut him loose. But
yeah, he's running out of time, I think. Ref says, let's go neutral.
23 seconds remaining.
The reality is Snyder just going to hold that leg. He wasn't going to try and work up from there.
The green wrestler is up 7-4. 15, 13, 12 seconds.
Trying to stay out of them underhooks. I think he's going to finish her off right there.
That's it.
2-1, yeah. So that Lewisburg Snyder would have been your fourth. Yeah. So the fourth seed advances.
Okay, we have on the red mat, this is mat 4.
5.
We have Kyle Wiesner from Lower Dolphin and Alex Hazard from J.W. Robinson.
Yeah.
And I believe maybe Mr. Wiesner related to the official that was in the chapter. Harrisburg chapter.
Was it Wiesner?
Wiesner.
Wiesner?
I believe it's Wiesner. And Wiesner,
He's
Lower
got the
Dolphin
2,
wrestler, earned the 2.
We're in the heavyweights now. So it looks like the quarters are over on 3. We still got one match on 6, 1, and 4. Lower Dolphin had some wrestlers represented here in the quarterfinals, doing pretty well.
There's a nasty bar.
Yeah. He just settles that down. He's got him. Yeah, he's in trouble. There it is. Yeah.
And looks like we're going to have
Ooh.
that Carlisle wrestler there on the bottom.
Yeah, Matt 1.
Not in the best of positions. Zachary Redcade, what's that?
556.
Yeah.
That's back at what, 220? Yeah, that was another Delaware boy there that got to fall. Hunter Moyer, 31-7, senior. If everybody's wondering how on earth does somebody get 31 matches already, this is 2-year combined records whenever they do the seeding here at the Trojan Wars. They take your tournaments, last year's record. That way they get a good idea, where to put people. So if I were...
Match 6, you have Shippensburg wrestler Colton Musser against Clay Verbanek of Cambridge Springs.
Yeah. Colton Musser with an upset.
Well, they're on mat 6.
Wow.
This is over. Just say we're going to break.
All right, we're finishing up this quarterfinal round. Musser from Shippensburg. Looks like he upset Connor Wogan in the last round to get to this round.
Oh, he just gave up a switch and a half.
Yeah, I'm afraid that's tight. Chest to chest, it's going to be trouble.
He's got to somehow punch his arm out or he's going to be in trouble.
Yeah. Verbanak's is number 2 seed, so.
Yeah, and there's a lot of time on the clock.
He scoops that head, it's going to be trouble. Yeah, there it is. So Verbanak, number 2 seed, moving on.
Well, we'll be ready to take a break here.
Yeah, this is that's the end of the quarterfinal. That's the end of the quarterfinal round.
Winter is here, and Franklin Hardware and Pet Center in Chambersburg has your supplies. Snow shovels of all types, de-icer, salt, and everything that goes with winter weather conditions. Stock up now at Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue in Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 7, and Saturday, 8 to 5. Phone 717-263-2624.
That's the sound of an engine running on the strength of Castrol Edge. This is that same engine in the middle of a hot desert. Now in the cold of the Arctic. Now on a mountain. On a dark and stormy night. In the clouds. In a dream within a dream! We test and perfect Castrol Edge to be its strongest no matter what you put it through. Visit youtube.com/CastrolUSA to see how. Castrol Edge. It's more than just oil. It's liquid engineering.
Sites Jet Lube, 1038 Lincoln Way West, Chambersburg. No appointment necessary. Phone 717-267-0257. We use Castrol oil. It's more than just oil. It's liquid engineering.
When you want banking done your way, try F&M Trust. Not only does F&M Trust have secure mobile and online banking, they have 22 community offices, all right here in South Central PA. So get banking done your way. Visit fmtrustonline.com today. Member FDIC.
Okay, this is Ed Gottwald back at Cassius Fieldhouse. We have just concluded the quarterfinal round of the 4th annual Trojan Wars tournament. We have probably about an hour and a half break or close to that till we go to the semifinals. A lot of consolations going on right now, and in the other gym we have junior high tournament going on. So plenty of wrestling still going on here, but we will take a break on the live stream and we will be back approximately 1:30, maybe a little bit before that to get a little bit of a setup in. So we'll see you then.